Hold on a minute. There's something not quite right here. Something wrong with your bike? There's something wrong with your bike. You're missing the L plates. There's something missing. Where's your bloody L plates gone?
What L plates?
What do you mean, what L plates?
What L plates?
What happened to your L plates?
What L plates?
She passed, everyone! Well done, Taffy! Yay! I knew you could do it. So, it's the electro dance. Taffy, you passed. A massive congrats to you. Very, very well deserved. You did a massive big one. A massive big one. You did really well. I don't know what a massive big one is. Yeah, that's what the instructor did. The examiner did. But no, she passed with flying colours. Well done, Taffy. At long last. So, what's the plans? What's next?
Rob a bank.
Rob a bank.
And then buy, I don't know.
Buy a new bike.
Buy one of each.
One of each. Right, I'll tell you what the actual plan is. Look. Who can see the difference? Can you tell the difference?
No.
Taffy can't really tell the difference. It is a whole lot of difference. I've been working on this bike all week. It's back to standard, completely back to standard, apart from the tail-tidy clear screen. The blue screen's gone. Standard air filter. The block-off plates are gone. The recirculation valve is all back in place. The old catalytic converter system is back on with the Aquaprovic end can. Looks sweet. Needs a bit more of a clean at the moment, but where we're going with it, we're going to sell the bikes. We're going to sell both bikes, aren't we? We're selling the S1000RR and the CBR125. We're going to put our money together. Yeah, it's a bit of a sad thing. I am sad, actually. Being and and I know I've been messing around. Yeah, Taffy's going to miss the CBR125. I'm going to miss the 1000RR. It is a bloody good bike. And, well, I am going to miss it. Yeah, I am. But it's for the greater good. I'll explain to you why we're doing that. Let's get on the road. We're going to go over to Fowler's, aren't we? And you can go and have a sit on some bikes, and we can go get bacon sandwiches and coffee or something. Yeah. But at the moment, you've got your eye on what bike?
Well, got the Ninja.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah.
Power.
The 600.
See where it leads us. You never know.
No. We were looking at all sorts of bikes, weren't we? We were looking at, I know you really like the ZX6R, the 636, but I was saying the other day, the 636, the older model, the pricings are about $3,500, and we could get something for about $4,500 that's about 5 years newer. It's worth it, I think.
I mean, I like the classic blade.
Yeah,
Blade.
the blade, yeah, the fire blade, the CBR 900, yeah, and I'm very keen on that as well. So, the CBR 600 you sat on, didn't you?
Yeah.
So there's a few choices, but we've not really, this isn't really done in real seriousness. We want to go out and see what fits Taffy. I know you've sat on the CBR 600, haven't you? But it would be nice for you to sit on some others. She passed her test, you got a full test, you passed it on a 650cc bike, didn't you?
Yeah.
Good going. So you're used to a bigger bike, so it's not, for me, when I passed my test, I went straight from the 125 onto a 350. So it's like completely different, but I respect the wanting to go up onto something bigger. I want to see on something bigger. Let's get on the road and I'll explain a bit more to the viewers. Let's go over to Fowler's, and grab a coffee and have a sit on some bikes. But listen to this bike now. Listen. Wait a minute, Taffy. Wait a minute. You listen now. How quiet this is. You can remember how like ear-bleedingly loud this was. Remember now. Watch now. Sorry. Oh, but It's very strange, but it is nice actually. Okay. You can lead. It's actually really nice in this kind of more standard spec. It's definitely quieter, but it's smoother, and it's got a lot more torque, it feels to me. There's definitely more low down power, so that's a good thing. And to be quite honest with you, who needs all that high-end rush? I mean, it was lovely, absolutely beautiful having the Akaprovic system on there, the full titanium system, and all the other race bits and pieces, and no, it doesn't sound anything like it, and it doesn't look as good, but you've got more usable power. So for me, it's a bloody win-win, you know. But yeah, basically the bike is going, both of our bikes are going, and we're gonna put our money together and buy 2 bikes. The reason I'm doing that is that my job just is not really looking, well, I think it's secure, but they've just taken away all of my overtime, which is basically costing me, I don't like talking money, but I will talk it with you a bit to make you understand a bit more. The cut-in overtime has cost me £2,000 a year. Now, £2,000 a year, or a bit more actually. It was £200 a month I was getting in overtime. Now they've cut all that. The reason for cutting all this overtime is that the company is downsized basically, and we're overstaffed and don't have enough work to go around. So they've paid me overtime up to now, but now they've pulled us all in one by one and said, we're taking your overtime away. We're not going to make anyone redundant, but this is your new kind of, well, the way we're going to do things here now. So it's hit my pocket financially. It's not that bad. My wage is just basic wage. Me and Taffy both earn kind of minimum wage really, or whatever it is, the living wage nowadays. But it's enough for us. But it is £200 less we've got coming in a month, and that kind of £200 a month was always my kind of, or our kind of playing money, you know. Admittedly, I probably spent more on that at times, but with all that in mind, basically I'm just going to do a sensible thing right now, because I'm just not sure of how secure my job is. I'm not really 100% sure if there will be redundancies. Look at her, no mill plates. So I'm not sure if there will be redundancies, but with all that in mind, I'm just going to play it safe. I guess really I should be blooming finding a new job, but I don't really want a new job. Well, apart from that, I have got other things going on in the background work-wise. Nothing to do with bikes or my other or the kind of motor trade that I do work in. It's more to do with all the private investigation stuff and security stuff and bits and pieces that I've talked to you about in the past. So that is possibly always kind of in the offing in the background, but at the moment I'm primarily just doing the warehouse work, or the driving job, sorry, should I say. And yeah, less income coming in, so I want to play it careful and just be safe and not. I could take out another loan, you know, and buy Taffy a bike, but I don't want another loan. I definitely don't want another loan at the moment, all considering. I just want to keep us in a safe place financially. I will be very sad to see the BMW go. It has been a bloody lot of fun. It is a rapid bike in this standard, more standard form now, or as I had it beforehand. It's still got the Race Flash DCU done by Hilltop. and I guess some could probably say that it's now actually working as it should have been when I first had it done, because the oxygen sensors are now wired back up, which I didn't have on with the titanium Acroprolic downpipes. So yeah, even the footrest, the standard footrests are back on as well. The RNG ones are off. So all the race bits have come off. I've been listing stuff up on eBay, selling stuff, and just trying to get some money together so I can buy Taffy a nice bike. She bloody deserves it, guys. I mean, I know some of you are probably going to be like, oh, Grizz, why sell the BMW, you know, and why not just keep it and, you know, buy Taffy, you know, whatever, another bike. I want to get her something nice. I want to get her something that's going to be safe and reliable, not too rusty, you know. And I've had loads of really nice bikes. I've had over 30 years on two wheels, and I've, you name it, bikes wise, I've pretty much had it, you know, over the years. So yeah, it's time to give Taffy a treat. Taffy has never stood in the way of me getting things like the Panigale and this bike and other bikes I've had in the past, and she's always been there going, yeah, go get it, enjoy it, you know, you only live once. Well, I've had it, now it's time, it's Taffy's turn. But yeah, we're probably looking at spending around 4,500 each, I think, roughly 4.5 to 5 grand each, and I think we can get some nice bikes for that. I know Taffy is very excited at it. I'm excited for her. I'm not sure what I'm gonna buy yet for 4.5, 5 grand. So we'll see what the future holds. I'm sorry I've not been about, guys. I've had a number of problems. My laptop broke. I've now repaired it myself, so that is up and running. I have been suffering with bad exhaustion, I guess probably with the stresses and strains of the job and a few other things going on. Yeah, it's kind of pulled me down, but we've just come back, or last weekend we came back from a week's holiday. I have done some vlogs in between, but I'm not sure if I want to post them up because it's all contradictory to what I'm telling you now, so it all just feels a bit stupid. But anyway, here is this vlog. Hope you enjoy it. I'm going to stop talking. We're going to get over to Fowler's. This might be a long video. I hope you don't mind. Love to you all. Let's get over to Fowler's. Ooh, let's have a coffee and let Taffy sit on some bikes. Ooh, yeah. All right. Oh no. He had his trainers on. Tracksuit bottoms and trainers. Yeah, jogging bottoms and trainers. Criminal. Absolute criminal.
The jacket's gonna do like...
Yeah, the jacket and gloves. Yeah, better gloves than me in saying that. Doesn't sound as good as it did. No, sir. Hooligan. What is she going to be like? We've got some car in the tunnel that's like revving out as well. What is she going to be like, guys, when she got the ZX6 or a 600 bike, whatever, her next bike? What is she going to be like? That's fine. You revving hooligan. This bike just doesn't sound impressive when you rev it anymore.
No, it doesn't.
Do you hear the car in there as well?
It was a car.
It was a car.
Oh, it was a car.
Nutter.
I thought it was a bike.
Well, I thought it was maybe a bike, but I think it was a car.
I was like,
I was trying to see it. I was trying to see a bike, but
what was that in front of me?
I think it was behind us. I think in the tunnel.
Funny.
So you had a little look.
Yeah.
You sat on an R6, which I actually liked a great deal more than you liked. Maybe I get an R6, and you get a Kawasaki.
Yeah. Maybe.
R6 and Kawasaki, but I've got new gloves. And
The
that's,
opposites attract.
opposites attract. Really?
Maybe.
What
They're a
opposites?
bit opposites, I guess.
What, Kawasaki and Yamaha?
Maybe.
Yeah, they're kind of opposites.
Green and blue.
Spent ages cleaning the bike yesterday. Well, I say clean ages. I spent a bit of time. We've had some rain, so it's dirty again and dusty. But anyway, new gloves.
Yeah.
My other gloves were a bit dangerous. They were real summer thin gloves. 70 quid. Cheap as chips, isn't it? SP5 Alpine Stars.
Get in.
They're comfy, but very good value. Couldn't say no.
Mine are still.
But yours are new, but yours are looking a bit dirty. Been wearing them all winter.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Really good though.
This feels smaller. This feels smaller. Double XL. I think my left hand is bigger than my right hand. I have to swap hands.
Why is that?
All the masturbation. Anyway.
Oh. Gonna have to look into that.
Gonna have to look into it. Yeah. Maybe not for too long.
No.
Right, you ready to motor? If you want to. Oh, I need fuel. I left the disc lock on. What a knob jockey. What a knob jockey. Can't get them, can you? What a total knob jockey. No more leaving the disc lock on. At least I didn't try to ride away with it on. It's going to break my leg if I come off with it on. It's going to break my knee in like 10 places if I come off with that and land on it. Here comes the rain. It's looking like snow, isn't it? Flipping heck. Right, let's go. It's looking a tiny little bit like snow. So the new gloves are lovely. They're actually a lot warmer than my other gloves and provide a great deal more protection than the other gloves. Excuse me, I just had a fry up, or we just had a fry up. no plans for eating at all, but as always, when you're out with Taffy, a surprise meal can always happen, because the girl has one hell of an appetite. Bless her. She's like the TARDIS. She's small on the outside, but she can't have cram a lot in food. Yeah. So yeah, not a great deal really to see in Fowler's. There was a nice 2015 R6, not like the new shape. I think the new shape came in like 2017 or so. But you can buy like a 2009 and it looks like identical to the 2015 and newer bikes, because they haven't really changed much, had they, on the R6. Taffy didn't like it much because the seat was quite high and the bars were quite low, but the bars were set quite low on the bike, and we could definitely lower the back end. You could buy lowering links, but I think she's still got her heart on the Kawasaki more so. She get through? No. She's coming. Yeah, she's more so liking the Kawasaki still, I feel. But I quite like the R6 for maybe even myself. I don't know. Is that a bit of a? Is that too much of a down step? You know, from all Grizz to go down to an R6? I don't know. I do quite like it. Come the end of the day, I'll end up buying something I like, not just because it's another 1,000. It makes kind of a lot of sense buying something like an R6 because I could get a good resell on it. I'm probably, the plan is at the moment, the loose plan, as I said, to sell my bike and Taffy's bike, get as much money together as we can, and buy two bikes for 4,500 or say 5,000, something in between those kind of price ranges. Yeah, two bikes like that. Taffy will get whatever, and I expect she'll keep it forever and a day if I know her, because she loves whatever she has. She's not as, I don't know, random and changeable, I guess, as me. And maybe, yeah, I would get whatever I get now and maybe keep it for a year, and then maybe I would sell the BMW Scrambler build when that is completed next year. Maybe I'll put all the money together and buy something else. Maybe we'll be better off next year and I'll just get a better bike. I don't know really, but I could definitely get a good resell on the R6. They're a popular bike, aren't they? So yeah, food for thought. But I was actually quite impressed with the R6. I sat on it, it fitted me like a glove, actually. Very comfortable. I would say almost more comfortable than this bike, which is surprising to say. But the pegs are much higher on this bike than the R6. Just these standard pegs, foot pegs. That was why I bought the R&G. This weather is not good, is it? Right guys, I think I'm going to call this vlog a vlog, call it a day, because it's not going to make great viewing for you guys. I need to try and find some fuel still, and yeah, riding with in these conditions just isn't fun for you guys to watch. So I'm going to call this one an end. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Where are you going?
No, say bye-bye to the viewers. Bye everyone, we're going. Thanks for watching. Sorry we've not been around, we'll try to be around more. See you again. Cheers everyone. Bye now. Cheers. I just know no point really doing a recording now because the weather is too bad, you know. Right, last one home. Cook's tea. Roast chicken for dinner.